Welcome back to another Cricket 24 video. In this one, we are going to be trying to defend the lowest IPL score ever, which is 49, scored by RCB of course. And we are going up against KKR themselves. The target is 50 and of course I have lowered the difficulty a little bit. We are going with a very aggressive field, which means if he finds the gap, he's going to get 4 easy runs. Again, 2 lovely shots already, but thankfully they haven't gone in the gap yet. We don't have a lot to work with, only 50 runs. We usually give 50 runs in the first 3 overs. Again tries to pull it and he almost, I think, pulls it back into his body. Still no run, which is wonderful. As long as it's 0 for 0, I think we are ahead. He's flicked it. And it's in the gap. What was that? Why are you playing shots like that in this difficulty? He's picked that out of off stump, I think, and he's hit it away for 4. First runs for KKR. We still, of course, haven't even made them play and miss. Look at that. He is middling every single ball. Narayan on the other end. Even though they only scored 4 runs, they're still ahead of the run rate, which is 2.24, the required run rate. At least they are not scoring of every ball. Narayan hopefully doesn't get going, because one good over here and the match is done. 15-16 runs. That's enough to finish this match. Oh, that was sailing away for 5. Thank God I had a slip fielder. We have a second slip, a fourth slip. I like a gully as well. Oh, finally, at least a play and a miss. We beat the batsman for once. This angle is gonna be really different. Hopefully we can get the bat. Oh my god, that might be the best ball I've ever bowled to not get a wicket. It has gone between bat and pad, the tiniest gap possible, and it has also gone over the stumps by just a little. Leg cutter goes between everything. If it had hit the top of middle, that would have been it, man. That would have been one of the best balls you'll ever see. We beat the outside edge, we beat the inside edge. This time he gets the middle. And slashed at it and it's gone in the gap. That hasn't come off the middle, but it doesn't matter. It's still 4 runs out of only 50. I think I am gonna have to place a gully because that might have gone straight to him. I'm gonna remove short mid wicket. Now the leg side seems a little too open. I'm gonna try to have ball as much as possible on the off stump, and finally there we go, our first breakthrough. Come on, appeal, for God's sake. You've scored 50 runs, do something, at least appeal. Well, a long chat for a very thick edge. And he's tried to punch it off the back foot. It was in the air. Maybe we need a fielder. It's silly mid-on or something like that as well, but I only have 11 fielders and every single one of them is already placed at perfect positions. Hopefully, yeah, there we go. Doesn't beat the mid-on fielder. I'm going to try to push the ball away, hopefully get the outside edge again, and it goes to one of those 2 fielders there. What a shot. That came off the middle. And that will be 4 as well. Time to perfection. Didn't even have to think about running. As soon as it was in the gap, you just knew it was 4. And he's flicked it again. It was in the air. Another 2 meters in and it would have gone straight down the lap of square leg. And another wide. Oh my god, for a second I thought that was going for 5, but once again my second slip fielder saves me. He's already caught 1 catch and stopped 2 5 runs. So he might be the most valuable contributor so far, considering we only scored 50 runs. Oh, again beautifully ball, angled in, swinging out. 17 overs remaining. I don't think we are going to win by restricting them. Every time he plays a shot like that, that was an expansive shot. Thankfully it doesn't go anywhere. Look at how many fielders we have behind this stump. 3 fielders there and a short cover, and because of that I just have no one at mid wicket. That would have been a dot ball, but we'll have to concede a single I still cannot bowl too wide. I have to keep it at off stump or just outside of stump. If I give him room, he's gonna cut me like that. And goes for it, and that missed the bat by about 2 inches and also missed the wide line by 2 inches. We'll get away with that one. Just a single of this over so far, and we've bowled really well. That was not a good ball. It doesn't go anywhere, of course. An off cutter and almost rolls back onto the stump. If there is any day we need luck, it's this one right here. We don't have a lot to work with. We need chances like that to go our way. I mean, a 12th fielder, a 12th and 13th fielder would be so awesome. I mean, who am I going to go with? I think I'll just go with these two because we don't have the most depth in our bowling department. Leg, bad ball. Lucky that it went away for only a single. That deserved at least 4 runs. We have maybe 3 good bowlers. That's a big maybe as well. So if this match gets past the 12th over, it's done already. Full toss. I think he tried to hit a 6 there, but no timing on it, thankfully. I'm going to bring these inner fielders a little up so that short cover becomes a more of a catching position instead of just stopping runs. If he plays it in the air on the offside, I just want to get a wicket. Backed offside field, man. If he edges the ball, I do not think he's gonna survive. It's going to one of those 4 men. Oh, good ball. Well fielded. Still a dot ball, not bad. But they're still almost scoring at 4 runs and over. How did that happen? These last 2 overs have been pretty good. Pulls it once again through the almost near empty leg side region. They're still above the required run rate. They're scoring at 3.60 and the required run rate is 2.13 or whatever. And we have 1 over of the power play left. Not that it's going to matter. I'm going to go with the same field. It would be awesome if we got an extra fielder after the power play now. That's what we need. 1 more fielder somewhere. I think I'll just have to place someone at mid-wicket. They've already scored like 4 or 5 runs. I'm going to remove 4th slip. So we have 2nd slip and a gully. If it goes in between them, I just give up, man. Driven on the up. His short cover should have stopped that. What is he even doing? At least it will go away for just a single. We've only picked up 1 wicket so far. But at least we are containing runs. But that just does not matter when you've scored only 50. 5.3, 21 for 1. We've been giving a single here and there. And that's all they need. They need less than 3 runs and over. And we haven't picked up wickets. That's the problem. Just 1 wicket so far. And almost both our frontline bowlers are done with their quota of overs. This is not looking good. You're gonna have to go with spin or from the next over. I can beat the outside edge. That's like the 5th time it has happened. We've gotten only 1 edge so far, but so many plays and misses. Now we're gonna go with spin, and I don't think I need a gully with spin, so I'm gonna place him at short leg. There we go, a 2nd slip and a short leg. I'm sure the ball is now gonna go between the keeper and 2nd slip. Turns, and there we go, first ball of spin, and we'll get our 2nd wicket. I don't know how he missed that, man. Did he think the ball was gonna turn even more than it did? Pitch is outside off stump, cleans him up, gets the leg stump, I think. That's how much the ball turned. Once again, how is this ball turning so much? That pitch so far outside leg stump. Look at the turn, and from over the wicket as well. Drifts out, then spins in, gets middle of middle. That is as close to unplayable as a ball can get. Maybe he could have batted it away. But other than that, I don't think anyone would have got any bat on it. And again, but this time pitching outside leg. It was still probably going to go on to hit middle stump. So the ball is definitely turning a lot. Maybe we'll have to go with spin on both ends. Comes down and misses it. This time hits off stump. Pitches about a feet away from leg stump. How is this ball turning so much? I think we made a mistake of not introducing spin a little early on. Look at that for done. Goes under the bat. That was a really dumb shot. Did not bend whatsoever. On a hat trick, but that ball ended up being a dot ball. And then we pick up a wicket. So 4 balls, 3 wickets. Still haven't given away a run. This over has just been outstanding. The ball is turning square. Literally, look at that. Even a googly. Almost got the off stump there. Now, do I go with Maxwell or do I just try to contain some runs with our strike bowlers? I think because I'm just scared, I'll introduce Maxwell and they'll smack me for 15 runs of 1 over and the match will be done. So I think I'm just gonna bowl out these two first and hopefully get a lot of wickets on the other end. And now they are leaving the ball in a T20 game in the 8th over. It's all happening. Flick set fine. The keeper is running behind it for God knows what reason. That fielder at fine leg would not move an inch. And again he's hit it in the air but doesn't carry, of course. But one good thing is we're not giving away a lot of runs. Just 1 run of this over so far. We'd like to keep it at 0, but 1 run is not that bad. Flicked. Some good timing. Can I get an outside edge of a leg cutter? Oh, that ball. That ball is flying. Russell on 0 after 5. You will not see that very often again. Why is the ball suddenly flying everywhere? Thankfully it's not flying in the gap. And now we are back with our strike bowler. 1 over, 0 runs and 3 wickets already. He came through the stumps to catch that ball. I mean, we just scammed the batsman out of his wicket, but still, a wicket is a wicket, especially when you score a grand total of 50 runs. Look at that, he came through the stump, a baseball slide through the stump and caught it. Another wicket, 4 wickets and 0 runs of 1.1. Comes down and he gets some bat on it surprisingly. 3 clean bowls and 1 caught behind. Oh, almost a 4th clean bowl right there. Just a hint more of spin and it probably would have been bowled. Wait, what's going on? Now why are they suddenly looking a little more in control against spin? Look at that. The ball is seriously turning unbelievably here. We probably should have started this innings off with spin, but we only have 1 spinner and 1 part-time spinner. Still, no runs in that over as well and a wicket. Now I think I'm just gonna go with Joseph now. Last over of pace most probably. After this we are gonna go with spin on both ends. Hopefully this doesn't go for a lot of runs. Nice maiden wicket would be awesome, just like the last one. But that's probably asking for too much. I think I'll just be happy with a maiden. Driven and well fielded again. 2 balls and still nothing has gone in the gap. Tries to glance it, very fine. Even that doesn't go according to plan. Russell still on 0 of 9. Cotton ball, come on, you could have probably dived. That was in the air for a good while. It was not coming back at pace. 4 deliveries, well ball so far. Now he's trying to hit it in the air. It's not going up a lot, but 1 ball probably will. And we cannot afford 6 runs right now. Flicked, it's in the gap. No, it wasn't even in the gap. We probably should have dived and stopped it. Short mid wicket, but they'll come back for 2, I think. Oh yeah, they ran 2 runs, man. Come on. That's just unacceptable. Now we are totally dependent on spin. 2 overs of spin here and 4 overs of spin there. Look at that. Pitches on middle stump or maybe even middle and leg. Let's see. Yep, it pitched on leg stump. And then turned to about 6 stump. 26 required now. That's been punched down and it will be a dot ball. Still hasn't given away a single run in 2.2 overs after taking 4 wickets. Swept. And they're still not gonna run. Flicked fine. And they are still not going to run. I don't know what's happened though. But I love it. He might actually end up with 4 overs, 0 runs and 4 wickets. If we pick the 5th one, that would be magical. Comes off the bat. He wasn't even offering a shot, man. That wasn't a shot. He just put his bat in front of him and stood there. I'm trying to recreate that magic ball pitching outside leg and turning to middle stump. That happened I think twice. Now we are gonna go with some off spin. I just pray this doesn't backfire. Now the required run rate is above their current run rate. Look at that first ball. First ball almost. And he pulls it straight to short mid wicket though. Still no runs of spin till now. We've bowled 3.2 overs, right? Yeah. Flicked and another slide through the stump to take an impossible catch. Literally. And that will get us our 6th wicket, right? 6 wickets gone. We don't have to bowl against batsmen for much longer. Look at that. How do you even catch that? And he caught it one-handed with a reverse cup. Goes for the slog sweep, misses it completely, and it hits the leg stump even off spin. Look at that turn there. This pitch, I think about a meter away from the leg stump. This is just too much turn for anyone to do anything about. I don't think we even need any more fielders. We just need fielders to protect 1s and 2s. We are getting wickets. Just smacking the stump on the other end time and time again. Again pitched outside leg stump and that is gone as well. What was that shot? We have only one fielder outside the 30-yard circle and he's hit it straight to him. That was an awful ball, did not even deserve to not get hammered for 6, but instead we'll get a wicket. Flicked and another dot ball. Now we are the favourites, just 2 wickets away from this win. They still need 26 runs. Even in a normal match, this probably would be very hard. They still haven't even scored half the amount of runs. And I think they've lost the last 6 or 7 wickets. And they've only scored 3 or 4 runs, I think. They were 20 for 1. Oh, that's gone in the gap. How did that happen? And that will be the first run against spin. It would have been nice to have 4 overs, 4 wickets, 0 runs. But those figures are spoiled now. Now all we can hope for is a 5th and 6th wicket out of these last 2 balls. Okay. That... I don't know what he was trying to do. That was a full delivery. He's tried to pull it and missed. Not a bad ball, but still not a great ball or anything like that. We'll pick up wicket number 9, just 1 wicket away from... I don't know if this is an embarrassing victory for us or an embarrassing defeat for KKR because we still have performed awfully. Only scored 50 runs. Maxwell 3 wickets in 1 over and not a single run given. Why didn't we start with spin? Don't stop, come on. Let's wrap this match up quickly. He's tried to hit it in the air, but of course it hasn't gone anywhere. 16 balls, 1 run. Cuts it almost off the stump. Look at that. Beautifully played. But the problem is they're not scoring runs. They've only scored half the amount of runs and lost almost every single one of their wickets. Already 9 gone. Whoa, what was that? Goes for a slog sweep. Gives himself room for some reason. Now we're gonna have to go with pace, or I think I'll just continue going with some spin. So let's go for some slow left arm spin. I'm still gonna try to pitch it outside the leg stump and try to turn it back on. He's given a run of his first over. Of his first ball actually. That hasn't happened to our other two spinners. Oh, good ball. But maybe it's turning too much, but I'm going to review it. We have 3 reviews remaining. Pitching outside leg and that far outside leg, I did not expect that. And it's still missing off stump. And this is a part-timer bowling, and look at the amount of turn. Plays it in the air again. I think we need someone there. Not silly point, but just a little further away. Maybe a short point. He's hit it, and I think he's hit it straight to fine leg. Yes, that is a very, very dumb way to get out. One fielder outside the boundary line and you hit it straight to him. I think they've hit it straight to fine leg about twice or thrice in that innings. We'll win this game. Karan Sharma 5 wickets, 1 run, 3 maidens in 4 overs. That might be the single greatest bowling performance you'll ever see. Our spinners won that game for us, 9 wickets among 3 spinners. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you want to see the lowest international score being defended, which is only 11 runs. Can we defend 11 runs? Click the video on screen to find out. For now, like, comment and subscribe for more Cricket 24 videos and updates. Thanks for watching and have a great day wherever you are.